Hey, it's Gavin here from walshoffataway.com. I hope you're well, and it's a pleasure to have you with me. Now, today I want to do a quick video on cellulite and cellulite in the butt, so that orange peeled skin right here. We don't like it. Now, the reason I want to talk to you about that is because I've created a little quiz that tries to distinguish which cellulite type you are. And in this quiz, I ask you a bunch of questions. Where is your cellulite? Is it small patches, dimples, big patches? How long have you had it for? What's your diet like? How often do you exercise? What have you tried in the past? All these sorts of questions that try to distinguish which cellulite type you are. And at the end of the quiz, I give you some results and some recommendations based on which type you are. So if you've not tried that yet, I'll pop the link somewhere around this video and you can go and try it out for yourself. Now, as I was just looking over the answers to this quiz, one of the key questions is, where is your cellulite? And of course, we have it in the thighs, the hips, sometimes in the stomach and the arms, but the number one spot was in the butt. So it doesn't seem to matter how old you are, how much weight you might have to lose. It seems that the number one spot that women struggle with is in the butt. Okay, so if that's you, definitely carry on watching this video, because I'm going to give you a few exercises that you can do to try and help smooth out those lumps and bumps. Because one of the best things you can do is exercise, and in particular resistance training exercise. So where you're contracting the muscles, really putting some focus on them to help them tone them up and push into those dimples, because that's going to actually help. Now, cellulite, the major issue is the connective tissue. It's lost its elasticity, or it's at least beginning to lose its elasticity. And when that happens, it pulls down on the skin. So imagine an elastic band. You've probably used an elastic band at some point in your life, and you may have even grabbed an old one. And what happens when you try and stretch an old one? It snaps. Okay, now the connective tissue doesn't snap, but it doesn't stretch as far. So when you try and pull an old elastic band, you sort of see it fraying a little bit, and it doesn't want to stretch. That's kind of like your connective tissue, especially as you get older. So one of the things that you can do is try not to have it stretch so much. So if we can tone the muscle underneath, it hasn't got to stretch as far to the skin surface. And another thing you can do is actually try to lose some weight in the hips, butt and thighs. Of course, exercise helps that. So that's why I'm going to show you just a few different exercises that you can do at home to try and improve the appearance of cellulite, especially in the butt. So first exercise is a Bulgarian squat. I'm going to show you some single leg exercises to begin with, because when you use a single leg exercise, it really does switch on the butt muscles. Okay, so the glutes right here. So if you're at home and your balance is a little bit shaky, I recommend having a chair in front of you. I'm just going to pop my foot up on here. I'm going to hop out a little bit. Now, as I say, your balance is a little bit off. Put your hand on the wall, chair, helps you. Now, the key with this exercise is to actually sit back into it rather than just going straight down. Because you see, if I just drop straight down, my front knee darts forward. I don't want that to happen, so I want to sit back into this. And also, the back leg is there just for the ride. It's just trying to balance me. I shouldn't be pushing down too much in there. So I'll show you what it looks like. I'm just going to push my hips back. That's my back straight, but I'm not trying to stay vertical. I'm pushing hips all the way back. Most of the weight's on the front leg, and I'm pushing back up through the heel. Okay, so trying to avoid that front knee darting out too far. So this is what we're looking for. Keep the balance, obviously looking forward, chest proud, shoulders back, and back up. And ideally do it slowly, especially if you're not familiar with this exercise. Go slowly. You're going to find it to be much more effective. And if you're a bit more advanced, get some weights in the mix as well. So that's number one. As you come up, make sure you push through the heel. Something like 10 reps each side is absolutely fine, maybe 15 if you're a bit more advanced, but make sure you keep it slow. Another exercise that you can do, I'm just going to pull this out a touch. I don't know if you've noticed my sidekick today is Daisy. Not very active. All right, so next one is a pistol squat. So again, it's a single leg exercise. I'm going to have one foot out in front of me. And again, if your balance is a little bit off, you can use a chair, wall, or even the stool to help push you up a touch. Okay? Get down, Daisy. Go on, shoot. So I'm just going to push through the heel and come back up. Very steady, controlled, pushing through the heel. Trying not to push down into the toes, because what happens there, you'll feel it in the knee. So really pushing through the heel if you can. And back down. I'll show you from this leg just so you can see what it looks like a bit more. So we're here, straight leg, pistol shape. That's why we call it a pistol squat. Now, some people who do this without the stool, but for most of you watching this, you're going to need the stool. And the higher you have your stool, the easier it is, the lower, the harder it becomes. So we're here, and back down. I'm going to give you one more. And back. Okay, So we've got the Bulgarian squat and the pistol squat. Okay, 2 exercises. And I'm going to take it down to the mat because some people watching this might not be able to do those 2 exercises because of knee issues, those sorts of things. So I'm going to take it down to the mat. Daisy's going to get in my way doing this, but that'll go anyway. So you come down to the mat, and this is called a bridge. Ideally not with a dog on top of you, but this is what we're looking for. Now you can lift your toes up to get a little bit more effectiveness out of it. Here we go, we're just going to lift those hips up nice and high, try and squeeze the butt cheeks. If you're new to this exercise, I recommend just keeping your feet flat, but you're trying to get a straight line from your shoulders all the way through the hips and to the top here, and then you drop it down. Again, keep it slow, controlled. Daisy's enjoying this. And then back down. So that's a hip bridge, okay? But the key is to do it slowly, and if you want to be a bit more advanced, do a single leg exercise. Okay, next one, I'm going to flip it onto the front, and everyone's getting involved. I've got Daisy, I've got Gracie. Gracie, say hello to the video. No, she's just going to watch instead, okay? This is the problem when people are at home. They just come and get involved. So next exercise is leg extension. So you can do this on your hands, but I actually prefer to come down low. Daisy, get out of it. And you're just going to raise your leg up straight and try and squeeze your butt cheek. So one of the key things to get better results is to make sure that you're actually squeezing the muscles that you're trying to work. So a lot of people just go through the motions. Daisy, get out of the way. Up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Really focusing on the butt cheek there. Dropping down, let the toe kiss the ground, and then come back up. And there you go. So that's it. That's 4 exercises that you can do that target the butt. The first 2 I love. Second 2, kind of primers. I would use them probably at the beginning of a routine before going into something like the Bulgarian squats, the pistol squats, that sort of thing. But those 4 exercises will help out smooth the butt, and again, just tone up underneath the cellulite, so push it up so that connective tissue doesn't have to stretch so far, and with a bit of luck, smooth out the lumps and bumps. Okay, so I hope that's helped you. If you have any comments, let me know in the comment section below, of course. Give me a like, give me a share, and if you haven't taken that quiz yet, look out for that link somewhere around this video. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.